CJIQ News.
Good afternoon. It's 4:32. Currently, it's 2 degrees and cloudy with a subtle drizzle. I'm Mike Stromme. More weather in minutes. Here's what you need to know. Police are investigating a string of thefts in downtown Kitchener that occurred Sunday night. 2 people were arrested in connection to the thefts and have been charged with theft under $5,000. Waterloo Regional Police would like to speak to anybody who had their property stolen. Anyone with any additional information can contact police or Crime Stoppers.
A 16-year-old girl is in critical condition with life-threatening injuries after a shooting at Great Mills High School in southern Maryland this morning. According to authorities, the shooter, a 17-year-old male, was shot by police on the scene. Officials say a 14-year-old boy was also hurt in the shooting. The local sheriff suspects that a prior relationship existed between the shooter and the girl that was shot. Officials say that violence in schools south of the border is having an impact on schools here. Provincial police say that a spike in threats following last month's shooting in Florida are part of the problem that extends beyond Ontario. Sergeant Peter Leon says the OPP has conducted 6 separate investigations in the province's central division, leading to the arrest of 5 youths aged 12 to 17, while a 6th suspect was too young to face charges.
Canada and the remaining members of the old Trans-Pacific Partnership have agreed to a revised trade agreement that would forge ahead without the U.S. The agreement would open more exports to distant markets, but will also create more competition for some industries at home. The deal will mean more to auto imports from Japan, which already sends 600 vehicles to Canada for every 1 sent the other way, threatening the auto industry here at home. While the revised TPP deal could mean trouble for sectors like auto and dairy, other areas like cattle, agriculture, and forestry say the deal is positive. In entertainment news, comedian Bill Burr praised the crowds that came out to back-to-back sold-out shows at Center in the Square over the weekend in his latest edition of his podcast, Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast.
I flew back from Toronto after 2 awesome shows in Kitchener. They're on the tour list now. They have such awesome people there.
The comedian even came up with a new catchphrase for the city.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the Kitchener.
Burr's animated series F is for Family has been renewed for a 3rd season by Netflix.
CJIQ Sports.
Kicks the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball deep left field. Yes, sir. There she goes.
Summer evenings in Southern Ontario won't be the same going forward as longtime Blue Jays broadcaster Jerry Howarth announced his retirement this morning. Howarth, who made his Blue Jays broadcasting debut alongside radio legend Tom Cheek in 1981, stepped down due to ongoing health concerns. Rogers Sportsnet 590 The Fan and the Blue Jays have not announced whether they will continue the season with just Mike Wilner and Joe Siddall in the radio booth, or whether there will be plans to add a 3rd person to replace Howard. According to the Associated Press, free agent starting pitcher Yu Darvish and the Chicago Cubs have had active talks. Darvish won 10 games in 2017, struck out over 200 batters, and posted an ERA under 4 with the Rangers and Dodgers last season. Thus far in Pyeongchang, Canada has earned 3 gold medals, 4 silver, and 3 bronze, and are tied with the Netherlands for a total medal count with 10. Norway leads the way with 11. The Toronto Maple Leafs held off the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-3 after blowing a 3-0 lead in the second, and the Eastern Conference leading Toronto Raptors take on Miami at the ACC tonight. The NBA All-Star Game will take place in Los Angeles on Sunday with Team LeBron taking on Team Curry.
CJIQ Weather.
Taking a look at CJIQ weather, currently it's -5 with bits of sun and cloud. This afternoon we should expect partly cloudy skies, -3, but it'll feel like -8 with the wind chill. Tonight will be clear, -12 with the wind chill, and tomorrow we can expect sunny skies and a high of -2. For CJIQ News, I'm Mike Stromme, and now you're in the know. I'm Mike Stromme with a look at the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The Philadelphia Eagles embraced their role as the underdog by taking a bite out of the defending NFC champs.
Ryan in trouble. Ryan flips one into the end zone with a prayer incomplete.
The Tennessee Titans proved to be no match for the New England Patriots as they were throttled by Brady and company 35-14.
Here's the pass to the end zone, and it is caught. Gronkowski.
For the second time this season, the upstart Jacksonville Jaguars walked out of Heinz Field victorious.
Touchdown, Jacksonville! The third of the day for Leonard Fournette.
The Minnesota Vikings exercise their demons of playoffs past on the strength of a play that has been dubbed the Miracle in Minneapolis.
Fire to the right side, caught by Diggs. Stay on! Oh my God! 30! No way! Touchdown! It's a Minneapolis miracle!
For CJIQ, I'm Mike Stromme.